And so the nominees are Travis Head, David Warner and Steve Smith. And it is my honour to represent Allan and present the 2023 Allan Border Medal to Steve Smith.
Congratulations, young man. Your fourth Allan Border Medal sees you in the company of some greats, Ricky Ponting, Michael Clark. As Tim Lane said in commentary, you're in rarefied air at the moment. Does this one feel more special, the fourth one?
Yeah, 4 times just makes me feel old. But yeah, extremely humbled to be up here. It's been my last 4 months. I've changed a lot of things. I've worked incredibly hard on my game to get myself back playing the way I wanted to play. So no, I'm really pleased. I certainly don't play for these kind of accolades, but it's been a tremendous 12 months with the Australian team. I think we've overcome some really good hurdles and played some tremendous cricket. So no, really humbled. Yeah, we do have a bit to talk about. You talked about changing some things up. There was a lot of talk about that, and you saying, agonising over, it was ticking over always. How do you, tinker with your technique, and you feel like you kind of nailed it? Yeah, I think, part of playing for a long time and why I still play, I want to get better and improve every day, and I felt like I was holding myself back, particularly the way I was holding my bat and the movements I was making, and the way guys were bowling to me, and I had to try something different or go back to something that I used to know. Looked at a lot of footage, worked incredibly hard, had a lot of people throw balls to me, as I have my whole career, and I'm really grateful for that. So no, I'm really pleased with where my game's at, and obviously the next couple of months there's a lot going on, and it's an exciting time to be an Australian cricketer, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it's a massive year. Everyone's so excited to see that unfold. What about that double ton in Perth? It was described by a few people as flawless. Is that how it felt to you? I felt like I played one bad shot. I was pretty disappointed with that. You can't have everything. I got away with one off Mayers. I missed one. Outside of that, I felt like it was one of my better ones. I didn't feel like I made many mistakes. It was a nice start to the summer. After I'd made my changes, and I think it's pretty well documented when I said to Davey, "I'm back, baby." That was the feeling that I just got, and I was ready to go out and play and hopefully play well, and yeah, had a nice summer, contributing to a lot of team success amongst the rest of the boys. Well, we'll continue to talk about some of the highlights over the past 12 months. What about overtaking Don Bradman's 29 centuries? What is that like for you? Does it mean a lot to you now? A lot of cricketers, a lot of athletes say you reflect on it better when you're older, but what about now? I remember, when I scored the 100 and it came up on the board, and I jumped ahead of, I think, Michael Clark and Don Bradman, and I was just like, geez, I'm amongst some pretty special players here. And like I said, I certainly don't play for these kind of accolades. I literally just go out and try and score as many runs as I can and help the team out in any way that I can. So it's nice to have, I guess, ticked off a few milestones along the way, but I'm just going to keep trying to get better and hopefully contribute to some success over the next couple of months. What about highlights for you across the board in the past 12 months? What sort of stands out? I think our adaptability over in Pakistan and Sri Lanka. We obviously lost one there, but just the way we played, went about it. You got to play so differently to how we do back home, and I think some of the learnings we got from those tours will hold us in good stead for when we depart for India tomorrow. So it's been great to be a part of it the last 12 months. I've really enjoyed it. We've got a good vibe around the group, and hopefully we can just keep getting better. And like I said, the next 6 months is pretty special with India and England, and if we can overcome those hurdles, that'll be something pretty special. It certainly will be. What about what you just did with the Sixers, back-to-back tons, and thrilled the crowd? What was that like to do what you do, but also, I guess, the atmosphere and the fans and the whole thing? Honestly, it was great. I love playing in the Big Bash with the Sixers. I've been involved obviously since day one at the franchise, and to play in front of a few big crowds. I think we had 40,000 at the SCG, 40,000 the other day at Optus Stadium, and that's why we love playing in front of crowds and entertaining, and it's been really fun. It's nice to have got a bit of rhythm back in T20 cricket. A lot of people sort of doubted me in that format, so it's nice to potentially prove a few people wrong, albeit it's domestic cricket still. But I feel like I've found a bit of rhythm back with the way my hands and feet are moving, and it works across all formats, hopefully. Yeah,
no doubt. Well, take us inside your mind for a moment. The Sixers, for example, we saw for the Ashes over in England a couple of years ago, when it seems like when you want to, you're a man on an absolute mission and no one's getting you out.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain that. That's you get in that zone, and it's what we're always searching for as a batsman, getting in that zone continuously. It never happens every time, but when you get there, you've got to make the most of it. The game can turn on you pretty quickly, and you can be out of luck and things like that. So when it's your time, you've got to make the most of it and help your team have success.
Yeah, Steve, we spoke to you before the summer of Test cricket. One of the extended chats that kind of gets cut up to maybe 5-6 minutes. It really struck me that you seem to be very much, you're always cricket focused, but you had so many other things as well. You've been on holidays, you've got your music, you've got the milk as well. You're a budding barista, is that fair?
My barista work's pretty ordinary. Not great. But a few interests obviously outside of the game that keep me.
Has that helped as well, sort of broadening the horizons a bit?
Potentially. I still walk home and pick up the cricket bat. Marnus is laughing here. As he knows, I'll probably go home and pick up my bat when I get home and do some shadow batting as I'm packing my gear for tomorrow. But which drives the wife mad, I might add. But I love batting. It's pretty well documented, and hopefully some more batting left in me.
Well, you mentioned your beautiful wife. You did also mention, we know you play the guitar, you sing. At the time,
you posted
that
never
video.
Never again.
You posted that video and said, I'm out and I'm also banned from singing. Danny's doing this. You said you weren't allowed to sing in the house anymore. You can play for the dog. That's it.
No, for good reason, I reckon.
It's sad. But, I just hope you master that at some point. You mentioned Danny and your family. A lot of the players have come up here and get really emotional just talking about what that means, and we know your parents go to the matches as well. They watch you bat. It's nerve-wracking, it's terrifying, no doubt, but just tell the people at home what they mean to you.
No, I'm really grateful to have wonderful people around me. My wife, obviously, she's my rock, as many of us have said up here tonight. It's difficult sometimes when we're away for so long, but Danny's been wonderful for the 11 years I think I've known you. I hope I got that right. I'll be in trouble for that. But no, look, it's your unconditional love it means so much to me, and I'm getting emotional.
You're allowed.
Yeah, so thanks to Danny. Also thanks to my parents for their support. My manager, Warren, who's been with me for 16 years, I think. Everything he does for me. This is hard. It's been a wonderful ride, and thank you for everything you guys do.
Amazing, Steve. Now you were about to embark with the Aussie team, India, and of course the Ashes. And you said a lot of the guys have been saying the team's in a really good, happy place.
Yeah, it's been a terrific 12 months. I think we're playing such good cricket. And as I alluded to earlier, the way we learnt over in Pakistan and Sri Lanka, I think it'll help us out a lot for what's coming up in India. And then he's going to hate me for saying this, but Ron Ball against Baz Ball over in England. He hates that. He hates that line. So I don't think he's here tonight, Big Ron. But no, it should. No, look, the next 6 months, it's what it's all about. As a Test cricketer, those 2 hurdles, it's going to be amazing, and can't wait.
We certainly can't wait. You've acknowledged some people. Is there anyone else you would like to? You have the floor.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, you caught me off guard there. I was going to thank everyone, but thanks again, obviously, Danny. Everything you do for me. I love you with all my heart. I appreciate you and everything you do. So thank you. My parents, who I said before, for their ongoing support. My manager Warren. All of the fans across Australia. You've come out in huge numbers throughout the summer. It's been great to see, and I've loved every minute of it. To all the sponsors, thank you for everything you guys do. We can't play without you guys. To CA and the ACA, thank you as well. And of course to my teammates who, you know, we spend a lot of time together on the road or here in Australia. It's amazing to be able to play with you guys, and the group that we've got's amazing. So, you know, I'm really grateful to be here with you and playing, and yeah, I'm loving every minute of it. So, congratulations to all the other award winners, to Ian and Marg for getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. It's a tremendous effort. Good luck to the women's team as they embark on another journey tomorrow to South Africa. You guys have set the benchmark for so long and been incredible, so you don't need the luck, I don't think. You guys are unbelievable. I think that's about it. Hope you all have a great night, and thank you.
Thank you, Steve. A real privilege to see you in action. We can't wait to see how the next 12 months unfold. The Allan Border medalist for the 4th time, Steve Smith, and of course,